So until next time, that's it, that's all. Bye! Ah, well then. Well then. This has been a while, hasn't it? I pretty much just abandoned this YouTube channel. Well, I'll be honest. I abandoned most of those YouTube channels that I used to run. But now coming back home, I just thought that why not try it again? No fancy titles or series names or episode numbers, just oof, am I starting a vlog? I'm starting a vlog, sort of. It's definitely not going to be regular, and for certain I'm not going to make it a habit of it, maybe? I don't know. But it is a place that I think would be interesting to share my thoughts, my mind. I fudge, I am making a vlog. Who cares? I don't really anymore. So, what prompted me to open this up, and really the thought behind this entire YouTube channel, which was originally to take a peek inside my mind from a third person perspective, as were. Put word to video and see how insane I was from a different angle. Maybe no one else even watching, but I'm definitely going to watch my own content, and maybe I'll find a modicum of sanity. And then that would make me the most non-normal person in the world, if I was saying, wouldn't it? Regardless, the reason I'm opening this up for years, for years of not doing anything, is I was on the way home today. And while I was traveling home, I had just had my music playlist on shuffle. I haven't opened or played what I have in my personal library in years. Usually I just listen to the radio's top hits, just drone on in the background, or a podcast if I'm driving far for business. And I decided to brush up my old music library. Meme songs what is it called? Pilo the Pylon from StarCraft days, or Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny, stuff like that kept propping up, along with, some actual entertaining songs, some old trance stuff that I used to thoroughly enjoy, still like, but don't listen too much anymore today. And the Halo Anniversary Suite came on. And I just got transported back into a world of simplicity, of an ultimate fantasy where you're the hero, no gray or black area, you are white, gray or black, no gray, just black and white, you are the hero, you are an absolute powerhouse, and you just tear through your opposition and, save the day. And that got me thinking. Recently, I've been trying to really reignite my love into gaming. Or, I still love gaming, it's just reignite my activity in gaming. I've had a real trouble sticking with certain things in terms of motivation. Finishing projects and completing entertainment that I enjoy and getting work done. And I have made huge strides, I think at least, in getting those things to completion. Finishing projects, getting work in on time, starting new things and finishing them before moving on to the next. But I found myself starting to grind myself down. I've cut away so much entertainment that even my free time hobbies, Dungeons and Dragons, is becoming very grinding because I'm trying to be as best as I can with it. So I've decided to slow down a little bit, a tiny bit, and reserve some time to actually play games. And that has been great, but to an extent. I found that finding a game I want to play, especially to completion, is very difficult. And I realized when the Halo Anniversary Suite came on my playlist that that Halo is something that I can just jump into like that. There's no if, ands, or buts about it. If I picked up an Xbox controller, I would jump right back in there, and I have as well, and had as much fun as I did when I first originally played that at my friend's house in grade school. And that got me thinking further down the rabbit hole, down into the domino effect that my thoughts go, is that is Halo a good game? Not okay. Objectively, I would say Halo is a good game. I feel confident in saying that. What I mean to say is that I have found myself looking for games that fulfill that fantasy of like make you feel so powerful, not a whole bunch of mechanics to them, just get to the goal. And I like complexity and I like story very much in my games, but they take a little bit of effort to get into and to continue and to beat. And I realize that's not the case with Halo. You could drop me in any game, any scenario, any level, except 5. I've stayed away from 5 because of problems in this area, but I can just go into it and have a good time. Maybe not the library level of Halo 1. Oof. No, I would still have a good time with that. And I wonder if that is the effect of Halo in particular, or my love of it and its imprinting nature when I was growing up. It was the first shooter game I ever played. Was it? Yeah. No. Halo was the first shooter game I ever played. And I can't say this objectively or even subjectively. No, I can say it subjectively. But I can't say it objectively if that's not the case why I love it so much. I've struggled to find a game like that I could just jump into. And I wonder if familiarity is the reason why I enjoy these old games. And to put it succinctly, my anxiety with dealing with new situations, if that extends to games. It might not. And that's kind of where the thoughts end. A question that I'm going to have to decide whether I'm going to push forward and find out, or if I'm just going to, let hang there an unfulfilled thought left on a pile of lost questions and uncompleted tasks. Now, if you remember me saying at the very beginning of this video, that's something I think I have done very well on, worked against, and actually been completing things of this nature, or not this nature, but in projects and media and books and exercise and all of that. And because of that, I think I am going to investigate further. Unfortunately, the results of that are probably not going to make itself known to me for many months, if not years, because I've got to deal with that problem with anxiety. Nevertheless, it was a question I thought would be interesting to pose to myself and see if it makes any sense from the outside in. Of course, if anyone else is watching, think about it yourself. Why not? Well, that's my phone. I better answer that, but think.